Jimmy,
Piloted then in 1919 by the aviation pioneers Alcock and Brown, they crash-landed in an Irish bog. Albert Miller was on the scene, 8 years old then, 85 now.
From the air, they thought it was a flat field. You're saying that they were, when they went down, then they didn't damage the plane. It just went into the bog, and that was it. There was a discussion for months afterward. seeing an airplane, you know.
If the crash didn't damage the Vimy, souvenir hunters certainly did. Albert still got part of its canvas skin that his mother took from the crash scene. The man piloting this Vimy today certainly knows about planes. Ken Snell flies Concorde for a day job and the Vimy for fun. He's even planning an historic trip in it from Surrey to South Africa.
The other end of the range, it's very heavy, very slow and very sluggish, but also very challenging. Both very challenging airplanes.
Of course, the Biggin Hill Airfair is perhaps best known for magnificent displays by modern jet planes, travelling at hundreds of miles an hour, performing death-defying stunts. But this year, it's the slow and cumbersome old-age veteran that's bound to steal the show. Organisers are expecting more than 100,000 people to visit the air display this weekend, but they say if you are coming, please don't bring any scissors, because this particular plane has to stay intact. At Biggin Hill, this is Richard Gatesford for London Tonight.
Liz Hurley was out on the town tonight to attend an antiques fair. The actress and model joined other celebrities at the preview of the Grosvenor House Art and Antiques Fair in aid of the Variety Club. And that's all from us tonight. We're back tomorrow, starting with bulletins in GMTV at 6:15. Good night.
Carlton weather sponsored by First Choice Holidays for a brighter outlook.
Hello again, a fine weekend ahead and things warming up too, but things are cooling down just at the moment. Down as low as 5 or 6 Celsius in rural areas and 1 or 2 mist patches too, near 11 I think in the middle of town. It's a fine start tomorrow, a lot of sunshine around and plenty of sunshine right the way through the day. A little bit of cloud but nothing to write home about, and those temperatures, if anything, slightly higher than today's values, up to 22, maybe 23 Celsius, 73 Fahrenheit, and a cool easterly wind, particularly cool on any southern or east-facing coast. Temperatures there restricted to 15 or 16 Celsius if you fancy a dip in the water. The weekend, things warming up quite nicely, up to 24, that's the mid-70s. Here's a summary.
For a detailed forecast, call Weather Update, sponsored by First Choice Holidays on 0891 11 0000.
From the paralytic to the paranormal.
A man who enjoys spirited discussion.
Zambuca, Kalula, Galliano, Cointreau.
Proving that talk can be thirsty work.
They really think that we're going to go to the pub at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and have a cup of cappuccino and a baguette. Right? We're not.
That live television is a fluid medium.
Was I right or was I right?
And his guest could be in for a bumpy ride.
Welcome to LWT Club Class.
Richard Littlejohn.
Live and half cut.
Tomorrow, 10:30.
How can such rich, thick Muller light really be a low-fat yogurt? Anything's possible.
Muller Light. From Muller, who else?
Power is nothing without control. Pirelli P6000.
The search begins.
Name of missing person, please.
Charles Hornan.
Date of disappearance.
September 16th.
But I'm not going to leave this country till I find my son.
Risking everything to uncover the truth.
What is your role here?
However terrifying.
What happened to my son? He knew too much.
Jack Lemmon and Sissy Spacek star in a film based on a true story.
Death, I'll find him.
Missing, Tuesday at 10:40 on Carlton.
Now on Carlton, Euro 96 highlights.
Group A's all square after England are penalised by the Swiss for their opening day's misdemeanours. While the handiwork of John Collins helped Scotland get to grips with Holland. At Villa Park tonight, it's Switzerland against the Netherlands. The quarter-finals beckon for the winners. We're joined by Scotland's Gary McAllister as the Wembley showdown approaches. Gareth Southgate's online from the England camp. We also spotlight Stuart Pearce as Old Man River contemplates the clash with the old enemy. And what's Casiragh's reward for his win double against the Russians? He's left out of Italy's next match. It should have been the goal of the tournament, shaged at 66 and all that, but Romania didn't get the benefit of the doubt. Hello, good evening. So, Euro 96 continues after a day off. Everyone's had a game, but a dozen teams are searching for 3 points from their first win. John Barnes, Ray Wilkins and Lee Hurst are with me tonight. John, who's impressed you so far?
I think just from an entertainment point of view, Portugal has. But they've also defended well as a team and worked really hard.
How about you, Ray?
I want to be greedy, Jim. 3 teams in actual fact. I'll go along with John with Portugal, Germany, and I thought the Italians in the second half were superb yesterday. Really enjoyed that game.
Go on then, Lee.
West Ham. West Ham. I mean, you've got to be honest, Ray. You know, they've not put a foot wrong through the whole tournament, have they? They haven't conceded a goal, haven't scored a goal, but I think they're doing well.
And on a sort of national level, who would you say?
Well, no, you've only got one question, Jim. You've got to be more specific from the start. You just give me the correct question or I'm not going to answer it.
Okay. You go for the Hammers.
Yeah.
Right then. Well, no Hammers tonight, I'm afraid. It's Switzerland-Holland, our main game. We all praised Scotland for holding the Netherlands on Monday. But seen from a Dutch perspective, really, a goalless draw against the 81 outsiders is a very poor start. Dennis Bergkamp, for one, says they'll never miss as many chances again.